Good morning and welcome to the Willow Rose story. I'm Willow Rose and this is my story. I had made a video about just how I felt like I was losing my whimsy, and I was really sad, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it for you right here. I honestly, you guys, I'm really fearful I'm losing my whimsy. I don't know if I'm just really tired or I just haven't had time to be playful and whimsy because I've been working so hard on the house and scheduling people to come do work, and then they flake out and then I have to reschedule, and then I have to reschedule somebody else because that was supposed to happen after that. And it's just been a lot for me. I've never not felt like at least the fairies would come help me, or, you know, life. My mantra of life is stay whimsical. That's just whatever happens, don't lose your whimsy, because your whimsy is in here and it keeps you alive and it keeps you happy and it keeps you going. And I'm fearful I'm losing my whimsy. I need a fairy intervention, I think. That was in the old format. So the old format was horizontal, and vertical, and I'm doing horizontal now, so it might be a little mixed up. However, I had a problem with, I was feeling a little bit like I was losing my whimsy, and that was really scary because I can't even ever remember a time that I didn't feel at least a little whimsical and playful. And so I called in the fairies. They didn't want to help. I said, you know what, we've been dealing with you for so long, you need to learn to take care of yourself. So I just kind of put everything aside and I went to Home Depot. That was Louie. I went to Home Depot to buy some supplies to keep working on the house, the bungalow. And so I was there and I had to ask where something was. I was looking for like the kind of little wooden things you stick on wood to make it fancy, like little edgings and stuff. So I was looking for that and I couldn't find them, and it's because they had like 2 of them and that was it. So it wasn't like a big, I guess it wasn't a big item, selling item. So I had to ask where they were, and when I went up to the woman to ask her, she was wearing a dress, a really pretty dress with these orange flowers on it, and then she was wearing these orange earrings that were flowers, and they were wire. They were orange wire flowers, and they were just, they weren't real big, maybe only like that big, but they were just adorable. So as she's telling me, I'm looking at her and I just finally had to say, I just love the way that you are dressed. Like, I love your dress. I love your flowers that match your earrings that match your dress. I just really love all of it. And so she thanked me for the compliment. And then she said that she has to wear orange because she works at Home Depot. So that's her way of kind of staying connected to who she is. So she had to wear the vest too. So the vest was over, the orange vest was over everything. And so I just told her, you know, I just really appreciate you and you've really made my day. And I walked out, she thanked me, and I walked where she told me maybe to go look. And they did, they had 2 that didn't work for me. But so that really resonated with me. I mean, it was kind of like that slow cook for me, where I like walked out and I was just like, oh, I just feel so much better that I found somebody that's just so, she was an older woman. You know, none of that even matters in my like life, big life thing. I love everybody. I love teeny tiny fairies, and I love really big. I don't know if I would love an org, but I would love, what was Shrek? Shrek was an org, wasn't he? I would love an org. I think I would love a really big org. but not the kind that were in Lord of the Rings. Those were kind of scary orgs. I don't know if I would love them. Trolls, maybe, if they were nice. I think it has to do with people being nice, but I digress. So I was leaving the next day to go, excuse me, go back to Columbia to do some stuff, and I mean to just do some appointments for my hand and whatever. And so I didn't have a whole lot to do in Columbia because I've already packed and I've already done everything. And really in Columbia, what it is just the big final push, the big final move when it's time for that to happen. So I had a lot of time to think, and it occurred to me, I feel like everything's packed up. Like all my toys are packed up. Everything's packed up. Like my earrings are packed up, and most of my clothes are packed up, and everything's kind of packed up. And when I was kind of thinking about her matching, and when I was talking to her, we were laughing about whatever. She's like, "Oh, I always love to match my earrings with my outfit." And I said, "You know what? One time when I used to work in an office, I always matched my mug," which is ironic because I did today by accident, but I always matched my mug to my dress. Like when I would have to go to work, and I would put on my dress, and then I would match my mug to my dress. And it was always kind of like a little treasure hunt for me. When I would go to thrift stores, I would try to find mugs that matched a specific dress that I had so that I could wear it. And look, today I matched by accident. So that was fun. Anyway, I think I got my whimsy back is what I'm saying. So I am on my way right now to the Oroville Farmers Market, and it's a short, maybe not a short walk. It's a walk. I can walk up the river pathway and come out of the river pathway and go down into the parking lot where it's being held, and then just walk back on Main Street. So I'm gonna take you with me today. So hopefully I can find some earrings or something fun. I have these beautiful copper handmade little tiny potion bottles that I love to wear when I wear brown because they're copper, and of course they're packed up. So I'm gonna go look for some whimsical things. I'm gonna buy some fruit and some vegetables, and I'm going to make probably some bok choy. Not bok choy, some miso soup with bok choy and some vegetables and some things that, I know I'm eating soup, and it's literally gonna be 102 or 103 today. So I better get going while the weather's still cool. I'm not taking Louis with me this time. I want to kind of scope out the market, see how it is. He doesn't do good still with a lot of sensory input around him. He jumps on people. He's still really friendly and trying to be a part of everything, and not everybody loves a puppy to be a part of their lives. I'm realizing that, so I'm trying to be respectful of that. So I will bring you along with me, and hopefully we'll find some wonderful whimsy things to buy. Let's go. My question to the locals was, why is the river walk path so far away from the actual river? I don't know if you can tell, but we're pretty far away from the actual river. And the answer was because they built it up this high. Here's the levee, here's the river walk. And they built it this high because they said that the river has a tendency to flood and in the winter. And so if they built it on the banks like they did in Sacramento, the river would have flooded the walk out in the winter, and then people couldn't use it. So that makes a lot of sense, except for sometimes I'm kind of sad we're not closer to the river when I walk on the river walk. But, you know, I'm grateful there's a river so close to where I live. I love it. I love living by water. I grew up in Sacramento, and Sacramento is called River City because there's two rivers that converge, and they converged very, very near my house that I grew up in. And in fact, the soil, I talk a lot about my mother's gardens, the soil was so rich because the river, prior to levees, would flood that property, so that area. So the soil was very rich in my mother's gardens. That's probably why she did so well. So I have to say, I'm feeling kind of lonely. Not really guilty, but I'm feeling lonely without Louie with me. It's kind of funny because I just realized that I talk to him a lot, like, oh my gosh, look, is this an elderberry tree? Let's look. Maybe we can come back later and we can do some gathering later after the elderberries come. And now I'm just kind of walking by myself, enjoying it, but it is a little lonely, I have to say. My gosh, I think I just found the perfect little path down to a wonderful little area where Louie and I can come and cool off in the afternoons. I love this path. It's very easy to get down. The banks aren't the banks aren't typically this easy to navigate. Oh my gosh, we're here already. That was a fast walk. I'm thinking about maybe not more than a quarter mile, I wouldn't say. So here's the stairs I'm going to ascend. Here's a little lookout so people can come and just kind of sit and rest and look out over the river, listen to the water, a little bit of graffiti. Gotta have some art, some street art. Good morning, lover. Gotta love yourself some street art. I didn't realize originally, but it says blessed 444. So there's a 444 number for people that track the numbers through the day. I just gave you a 444. Well, I didn't, somebody else did. Gave you a 444. And oh my gosh, look. I found a feather. So for those of you that collect feathers and read feather language, let me know what you think. So far on my walk, I met a lovely homeless woman that wished me a beautiful day. And we had a short little chat. She's a really beautiful woman. And I found the 444 and I found a feather. Now I'm entering into the market right now, so we'll see what else we can find. Oh my gosh, chopstick, no, hopscotch. I'm gonna do it. Come along with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I didn't do the spin very well at the end. Ooh, that didn't look like it went well for him. Oh my gosh, peaches. I have been craving peaches so bad. Freestone. Okay, I need the Freestone. Are these here Freestone peaches? Okay. Tomatoes are gorgeous. I think I'm gonna get this guy just because he looks like he's fun. Oh, look, it looks like he's got a little face. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, and his little eye. Oh, okay. He looks like a pirate. I think I'll come back here on the way back. I want to look at these clothes. That's really adorable. Look at that little outfit. Oh my gosh, how much fun is that? Oh, I love this skirt. Oh, I love that skirt. I think I have to go into this booth. Oh, this is cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. So much what I love to wear. Oh my God, how much fun are these? Oh gosh, so much fun. I can tell I'm gonna spend some money here. Love.
My other uncle had them twice in like a year's time. So they're like, nope,
Ooh, cookies. I'm gonna come back and get some cookies for sure. Oh, look at how cute. Oh, that's adorable. And the flowers, they're all crocheted. They're all little crocheted flowers. I came back to the bungalow and my sunflowers had died. Aww. I like that. The original handheld device. Hi, how are you today? Good. Stay cool today.
trying to.
I love your books. I
Thank
love
you.
what you said. The original handheld device.
I know this placement across from AT&T is crazy.
Oh, right. That's funny. Someone has a sense of humor. I love these. So here I am at this booth here. Ooh, look at glow in the dark bracelets. How much fun would that be? Okay, and so I was looking at these. I am in love with this pair right here.
That is burl wood.
What kind?
Burl wood?
Burl wood, okay. And this is just wonderful. It's a family tree and for $25 and you get up to 10 leaves. And the leaves all coincide with birthday months. So I am definitely keeping this on my list of what I want. I'm in love with these earrings. They're only $4. Me and small woven bags. I wonder how many of these I actually own. I never got them together. I bet I could have a little booth of my own. I love them so much. This is kind of cool. Looks like we have a band that's gonna start playing soon. Looking at these, thank you.
They're 100% cotton. They could go in the microwave. Even the thread is cotton.
Wow. Yeah, they're so cute. I have one and I always use it. So I think, yeah, they're wonderful. I already have a potato, cucumber. Gosh, jalapenos. I don't think I need those for anything. Berries. Some blueberries. 3 baskets for $16. It's time to shop. These strawberries look amazing. So I'm finished, and my pocketbook's a lot lighter, but so is my heart, so I'm happy about that. So I'm going to walk home through downtown. So this is the downtown district here. This is the historic district, so this will be the way that I walk home. I just go right down there a few blocks. We have all these wonderful shops down all the side streets as well. Now I actually have been in this store. Looks like we have a little fundraiser going on here, a little bouncy booth. Something going on inside the building. Not sure what it is. But I have fresh produce and a puppy at home waiting for me, so maybe I'll explore that on another day. Over here we have the Town Tavern. Gotta find out what that's about. And over here we have the Oroville City Hall. So it looks like it was actually started in this building, an older building, and then overflowed into that building. Well, here's the city council chambers. So if I ever have issues, I know where to go. It's the same building as City Hall, I think. And here we have the Butte County Law Offices. Law Library. So we have a law library here, so I can go look up the laws of things. And just another beautiful, idyllic, historic district home. We're starting to get into the neighborhood part now. This one right here is actually the second house I looked at after I looked at the bungalow. And this one's actually a bungalow as well. And I really, really liked it a lot. Two things I didn't really like about it. The first one was I didn't like the cyclone fence. And the second one was I didn't like being on such a busy street. This is the main street through downtown. So it's going to be really, really busy all the time. And I sort of didn't like that with Louie. Ooh, it looks like this one's up for sale. That's a cutie, huh? Isn't it? And it has a driveway. Oh my goodness. I'll probably live with that for the rest of my life, that my house does not have a driveway. Yeah, I like this house with that fence. Maybe one day in the future, after I recover financially from all the things I'm buying to fix this house up with, I will get a fence like that one. It's all wrought iron. Isn't that beautiful? Just love it. What a beautiful house. The trees are so amazing on this street. It's one of the most beautiful things about it. So these houses here are my neighbors. But this house right here, I think, is an art gallery. And I have yet to explore. However, I am going to make my way out here one day and explore the art gallery. It is called Broken Color Art Gallery. I've heard about it. People have asked me if I've been here, but I haven't yet. So I will. And then these are my neighbors here. And just like that, I'm home. Oleander bushes. So pretty, aren't they? They grow so big. They're so pretty. So now I go in and I let Louie out. And I play with him for a little while, and then I'll do a reveal of everything I bought today. Okay, first things first. First thing is hydrate. And when I got sick last time from heat exhaustion, they told me not to gulp when I'm thirsty, so I have to not gulp. So let's do the reveal. So you might notice I'm wearing earrings. I did get the little wooden ones. I just kind of fell in love with them. They're super lightweight. They're super cute. They're natural. I just love them. She told me what they were. I think birch. I'm not sure, but it's in the video. Okay, so a little bag my friend Sandy gave me a long time ago. Let me scooch. Oh, now I can scooch. This is a very tiny space. You might have noticed by now, but I love it. Oh, look, I feel like I should be a tarot reader. Like, let me read your cards. I did find my tarot cards though. I was gonna try to bring them, and then I thought, oh my gosh, I probably shouldn't take my tarot cards when I have so much work to do. Actually, this morning my whole goal was to get up and hit the dining room and finish the dining room. I got the wallpaper, I was gonna finish the wallpaper, I was gonna finish the painting, I was gonna get it all done. And then, you know, plans change. I went and bought earrings instead. So, and I bought some other stuff. So first of all, before I start pulling things out, I want to apologize for the plastic bags. For some reason, I did not think about plastic bags, like that they would be putting things in plastic bags. And I kept saying, I have a bag. But then there were other things like grapes that couldn't go into well, now I'm telling you what's in here. Okay, let's just go. I apologize for the plastic bags. I do have somewhere little bags that I can use for stuff like this. So I'm gonna try to find those before next weekend. So first thing I got was, oh, this wasn't the first thing. Should I go in order of what? No, I don't think I need to go in order. Okay, so I'll just pull them out. How's that? These are probably the last things I bought because they're on the top. So the last thing I bought, an onion, because I have a potato and I was thinking I want to make potatoes and onions. I didn't get eggs. I forgot to get eggs. Well, they didn't have eggs and they didn't have, well, I'll be honest, I didn't look for eggs. But now that I'm thinking back, they didn't have eggs. And I know they didn't have sourdough bread because I asked. Because they're supposed to have sourdough bread. But for whatever reason, this week they didn't have it. What's up, pup? And then I bought some little squashes for my miso soup, but also just to have and eat. I'm gonna save these bags and use them for poopy bags for Louie's poopy. And then the other thing I bought, you probably already know this from the video because I was drooling over them, is a basket of strawberries. Look at them. Aren't they fabulous? They're so big. And they smell so wonderful. There is nothing like the smell of strawberries. Well, there are other things, like honey and other things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna save this huge bag for last. That's the funnest bag. Okay, that gets saved for last. So then I bought, oh gosh, I don't know. Oh! She must have thrown that in there for me. Oh my God, how sweet of her. That's crazy. I didn't even see her do it. So I've been craving peaches. So I bought 2 peaches. I've been craving peaches so bad. I've been eating tons of them. But I've been eating so many of them because I've been craving them. But look, she gave me a plum. Oh my gosh. She gave me a plum. Okay, next I have my little pirate guy. This is my little guy with the face. Well, you would be cranky. He looks like a cranky old man, but look it. He doesn't have an eye. I wonder if his eyes got taken away somehow. That's why I think he might have been a pirate. He was up to some kind of notorious, or whatever word I'm looking for, activities and lost his eye. Okay, next is this. I'm really pretty excited about this. These are like little tiny itty bitty grapes. I asked her if they were homegrown because my neighbor in Colombia would grow grapes like this and he would bring them down to me. So they're little teeny tiny ones. So I was just kind of wondering if they were like grown in her yard, but I don't know if she didn't understand me or she didn't hear me, but she didn't answer. So that takes care of the produce. Nope, just my wallet. Okay, just my empty wallets left in the bag. This is the fun bag. This is the one that took all my money away. I should probably, I don't know, should I model these slightly? I don't know. Anyway, so I got one of these. I don't know if you guys know what these are, but these are wonderful. I have one somewhere. I think it's at the other house though. And it's a, for my soup, when I put my soup is super hot in the bowl, so then you put it in here, you put the bowl in there, and you can use it for ice cream too. If you're holding the tub, then you can just put it in there too. It works really well. And I love this, and look, it has bees on it, yay. Let's get down to the fun stuff. Oh wait, I have more food kind of things. So I bought California orange olive oil. And this is why I was asking if there was a vendor that had sourdough, but there wasn't. So I don't have any sourdough to eat my olive oil and my gotta be in here somewhere. Feel it? She wrapped it up in something. Okay, so this is blood orange olive oil. Darlene, if you're watching, bring some French bread. And this is mandarin orange white balsamic vinegar. So I have mandarin orange and blood orange, but no bread. Darlene, I need bread. Bring bread. Okay, and then I bought some really fun little things. Okay, so I know you know I have a hand injury, blah, 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 blah. So this is super cool. At first I looked at it and I thought, I don't really like that with it because it's plastic, it has rubber in it. But then I did go ahead and buy one because it's a jar gripper, a jar lid gripper. So it grips the jar for you when you're trying to turn it, because I have a problem with my injury, but I also have a problem with my left hand because I'm not as strong in my left hand as I was in my right hand. So I bought that. So that might be a lifesaver. There was something I was trying to open and I couldn't open over here. And I was like, I might need to go ask somebody on the streets to open this for me. I can't remember what it was. Peanut butter. No, because I bought the peanut butter fresh ground. I can't remember. Anyway, and then I got this, and this is a pot handle protector. And I had one of these. It's crazy. I had one of these and I loved it. But what happened was I left it on I like it for my cast iron skillets because nothing I use has like a plastic handle. So everything I use, the handles get hot. So I was using it on one of my cast iron skillets, and guess what? If you guessed, I left it on there and it caught fire. You would be correct. That's exactly what happened. So that might be all for that. So now the fun stuff. So I bought this. Is this not the most adorable little tank? I am just in love with this. The mushrooms. I'm not a real peace sign kind of girl. I don't do tie-dye. And I don't do peace signs for some reason. Maybe like you live through it once, it's kind of old. I don't know. But I lived through mushrooms before and I still love those. Some things I held on to from the 70s and other things I let go. One of the things I let go was the tie-dye and the peace signs. But I loved this so much. I said I could tolerate a peace sign right in the middle of my chest, right at my heart. So I got that. Do you want to know the prices? I don't know. Is that garish to tell you the prices? This one was $20. Not bad. And it stretches, so it gets really big. So I like that. I like things that stretch. And I don't wear pants. I know you guys know that. Well, I don't say I don't wear pants. I rarely wear pants, and the reason is I can never find any that are comfortable enough, and I don't like tight things on me. That's why I wear dresses, because they are just like tied in one little place, and then they're flowy up here, and they're flowy down here, and I just love it, and I can move, and I can, all the things. However, today I found some I found some pants. This pair, oh wait, this is a skirt! That's right, this is a skirt. I fell in love with this skirt. The skirt was a fucking fortune. It was $43. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever paid that much money for a skirt in my life, but I fell in love with this skirt. Okay, what do I love about the skirt? Look at what's not to love. Look at it, kind of hangs down and it droops down and it's patchwork. And it has all these beautiful like mushroom patterns on it. And let's see, oh, just in love with it. It has wonderful, wonderful fabric pieces in it. And the thing that I loved about it, I loved all that, but the thing that I think got me was this little pink lace with black trim on the bottom. I don't know why, but I just thought that was the cutest thing. So I did get this. And it has a little drawstring tie here. So a little thing hangs down for Louie to jump up and annoy me about. Oh gosh, I can't wait to wear this. Okay. And then the last thing. This is the last thing. These are the pants that I bought. And they're silk. They're silk pants, so they'll help me stay cool in the summer. It's gonna get, I talked to them and they said that it's gonna get probably, August is worse, so August is coming. Oh, August is here today. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. So they said it's probably gonna hit around 110, 13 and stay there for the month. So there won't be a whole lot of relief from the heat in Oroville. So I did get these silk pants. Are these not the most beautiful silk pants? So they have an elastic waist, so they get as big as me, and they have these wonderful pockets on them. I just fell in love with these pockets. And they're pretty deep. Let me see if I can show you. They're pretty deep, so I like that. They're super lightweight, super lightweight. The only thing I don't like about it, but that's okay, I can probably fix that, is they do have elastic in the legs. And I like my legs to be free. I don't like elastic around my ankles. So these were, I can't remember. Did she take the price off or was there? I think these were $60, but they're silk. I just really love them. So you're going to be seeing me wearing these new pieces very soon. So that's my take, and I think I'm going to go ahead now and see what I can do with this little produce haul here, make myself some lunch. I do have some bread, but it's not French bread, so I think I might try out my new balsamic vinegar and olive oil and maybe try to cook something so I can try out my new pot holder. these are just so cute. Just totally love them. So I hope you had a fun time and you enjoyed coming on the walk with me. And I hope you have a wonderful day today for the rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. And until we see each other again, stay whimsical.